What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. In a couple months ago, or it's almost been, I think, a year ago, but it's been a few months ago, I dropped a video talking about how, like, XCFC wanted GTA 6 can be $100 or whatever, because he'll buy it. And it was starting this whole, like, trend of people saying, if GTA 6 is $100, I'm buying it no matter what, right? And I was one of the people that was like, hey, I understand people are hyped for the game, but let's not have this game be $100, because if they do that, then everyone will have a game at $100, right? And so people are arguing in my comments. You can go and look at the comments talking about, well, multiple things of like, well, it's GTA, I only do it for GTA, and who cares if they raise the prices for other games and stuff like that, where it's like GTA deserves to have it at this standard because it's such a well-built game. And mind you, at this time we haven't seen anything of the game, and today, as of June 24th 2026, we still haven't seen anything from this game. But all of a sudden people are like, this is gonna be the greatest gift to God, from God. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. This thing will revolutionize gaming, and this will bring back the gaming industry, right? And so they announced today that the game will be officially $80, and then if you want the deluxe edition, it'll be $100, right? And so I have a few issues with this. And so basically, only people with low IQs and brain cells and casuals are really excited that the fact that they have to spend more money for a game that's been made since gaming was going to be $60, but all of a sudden now they can just up the prices and everyone's cool with it, right? So there's a bunch of things I have issue with here, and we're gonna break it down bit by bit, right? So first of all, this game should not be $80. There's no reason why this game should be $80. When this game started development, gaming was at $60, right? And there is no reason, and I know people are going to be in the comments talking about, well, the development is supposed to be $1 billion. They spent so much money, so much time, energy, and money into this game. And my response to that is, no one asked them to do that. No one asked them to put $1 billion into this game, okay? Why is it the consumer's fault that the people who making this these games bloat their budget, and it's like, well, we have to get money back somehow? How about you have better ways of managing money and prioritizing and how to make a game? Because there are tons of games that have came out in the past few years that was not $1 billion that cost $1 billion to make. It's the example I gave in a few videos ago. You have to go back and find it. It's like if you go and get a sandwich from a restaurant and someone puts caviar and edible gold on there, it's like, well, this sandwich is gonna be $100. It was like, bro, I just wanted a regular sandwich. And it's like, well, I spent all this money making the sandwich for you. You gotta pay me the amount that I want. And it's like, no, it doesn't work like that. It's not my fault that you chose these ingredients. Like, what? It's crazy to me. And it is enabled by this billion-dollar company, multi-billion-dollar company, is enabled by morons and people with low brain cells that sit there talking about, well, you can look back on the comments also. The people who are like, well, if you don't got money, just say that. You can't read at a 10th grade level, so don't talk to me. Like, what are we talking about here? You can't read a chapter in a Harry Potter book. It's crazy because we're in the worst economic situation that has been in decades, right? People are losing money hand over fist. It is hard to even keep your head afloat nowadays. And you're telling me that, oh, well, it's okay that we could spend multiple dollars more than what we used to spend because you like this company so much. Like, give me a break, okay? Same thing how everybody was roasting the Steam Deck for being $1,000. We need to start roasting Rockstar for increasing the prices. But no, because corporate bootlickers and people are afraid of GTA because their first game was GTA 5 and it was the greatest game ever. And they only play that game, Call of Duty and 2K. Think this is GTA is the greatest gift to gaming ever. That they're gonna sit there and defend it and talk about, I'm getting $100 editions. Like, if you just gotta get your money up. You just gotta work a little bit harder to play a video game, mind you. And it is insane to me how, like, Rockstar will look you in the face and be like, hey, we're screwing you over with the fact that multiple content is cut. Stores that are in the game won't be available to you unless you spend $20 extra on top of $80 to get access to. Missions are cut from the game unless you spend $20 more to get the $100 edition for you to access this. But because it's Rockstar, because that logo is at the bottom of the corner and is going to appear for a second, that you're going to sit here and defend it because you're a loser. You're a loser. That's what we need to have. Can we have a conversation now? Can we sit here and have a dialogue with these people? Because you're a loser. That's what you are. I never see, there is no other, like gaming is the only industry where companies will actively look you in the face, spit on you, and they will sit there and people be mad at you for not smiling at it. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? I never forget. It was Chicken Little, right? One of my favorite movies ever. One of the quotes they said was, you remember when People thought it was a lemonade raining from the sky, but it was actually pee from an airplane. That's what Rockstar is doing right now. Like these bootlickers are down there with their tongues out, eager to lick the lemonade, and it turns out they're just pissing from a jet. That's what's happening here. But no, you losers, the people who are defending this, will sit there and be like, well, it's Rockstar. Like, I'm only going to buy a Rockstar game. I'm not going to buy any other games. And you know that's a lie. If Madden came out right now, after GTA drops, it says next year we're doing $80 editions for our games, you're not going to not buy it. You're going to still buy it. If 2K, who's made by the same company that owns Rockstar, came out and said, you know, 2K28, we're making our games that are officially at the premium price of $80. And you know what their excuse is going to be? We feel like our content gives more, that we can increase the prices. Just like they did when they increased it from 70 when it should have stayed at 60. Games that are broken, that won't come out fixed, that has to be patched, is going to be at $80 now. Games that are going to be lagging, there's going to be server issues, you can't play the game. There won't be a physical disc now because they're not doing physical disc for a physical copy of the game. That's what we're doing now. What I get if people say the physical edition costs more than the digital edition because you have to, you know, you have to manufacture it. You have to go through the whole process of making the disc and all that stuff like that, and that's expensive. And then that could be more expensive than the digital version. But there's no, if everything's just a code in a box, then what are we doing here? I can hear the losers now typing in the comments and replying, talking about, you're just broke. You're just broke. Just say that. You're just broke. Like, of course, like, I can't pay rent right now, but, you know, I can save up to get GTA 6. Of course, I am struggling to put oil in my car and put gas to fill up a tank, but I enjoy I'm getting GTA 6. I'm a straight buy. It's like people's priorities are so backwards nowadays that loser will sit online and say you're the wrong one for wanting a company to give you a better product for your prices and not price gouge you because they want to increase their budget. All right, what are we doing here? I never, like, gamers, like casual gamers, gaming should not have been exposed to casual. It shouldn't have ever gotten as big as it did because it leads to an army of losers that just sit there and look up the slop that these companies give, okay? Because they're not going to change. Rockstar knows for a fact, 2K knows for a fact, hey, I know they was debating on dropping that at $100. That's what the CEO was being so closed about the prices when people was asking about it, because they know for a fact if they would have dropped GTA 6 at $100, there would be the same people. Let's say it's $100 and the deluxe edition is $120, which this is going to ruin the industry, but we'll get to that later. They're going to sit there and be like, well, y'all going to buy it anyway, so what does it matter, right? And people aren't going to defend it, just like how people didn't go against the Mario thing. The only time people have outwardly whiplash against $80 was one time with Outer Worlds. And then they took it down $10. Yes. It's like, y'all we have to stand for something eventually. But that's not gonna happen because we have morons, people with 1-digit IQs that are like, I'm gonna buy this regardless because it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. And then in 3 months when this game is over with, people will be like, well, it was okay. It doesn't really match my expectations. I can see it now. I can see it. They do it with every game. Even if the game is good or it just doesn't meet their expectation or it's bad. Let GTA 6 come out and the story's garbage. You spend $100 for a game, you can't replay the story? Well, what about online, right? Because you need an online, right? Oh, so you can buy more shark cards so you can actually enjoy the game. Like, you see where I'm going with this? But people will sit there and defend this because it's like, this is the greatest thing ever. This game has to be the greatest game of all time because we waited 10 plus years for it. And that is not the case. It's insane to me that the amount of people who are online talking about defending this were like, only GTA can get away with this. And you know that's a lie. You know that's a lie because Nintendo did it with Mario. With that garbage open world game that no one can remember to this day. What's the name of that game? Without Googling it right now. But if Mario can do it, GTA can do it. So everyone can play GTA 6 and be like, well, you know, 5 was better. 4 was better. Bring back Nico. Because these characters, I don't really... Stuff that's already been in the game that they cut out to make it a $28 extra edition. So you have to pay the $100 edition. Like, what are we doing here? You know Ubisoft's gonna come out with Assassin's Creed... what is it? Assassin's Creed 1 Remake for $80. Premium edition. Because it's a quadruple A experience. You know what they're gonna say. It's crazy. It's like... talking to these people is like talking to a wall, because they're already decided they're gonna save that money. They're gonna put it to the side. They're gonna take bits and pieces out of their paycheck to put to the side to buy this $100 edition, so they can all hop on, wait, and play this game and expecting to be the greatest thing ever when everyone knows what to expect and it's still gonna be underwhelming. Because morons like that, morons that sit there and defend anything Rockstar does, is the reason why this industry is going to crash eventually. But when we sit there before that happens, and we're looking at a year from now, a year or two from now, where everything's $80 and $100+ a game, and you're sitting there like, man, there's no games to play right now because I can't afford to play the new game, the new sequel to this game or whatever, because it's $100. I can't play Last of Us Part 3 right now because it's $100 and I can't afford it. Or if I want to play this game and it has online and I want to play online with it, I can't play it because I know my friend can't afford it. Because y'all sat there licking the boots, cheering, shaking ass for GTA being $80 to $100. And at that point, you're gonna look back to my what's wrong with the gaming industry? What's wrong with it? Y'all low IQ losers. That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. And we're gonna see by the people comment talking about, well, is GTA, is you're overreacting? It's not that bad. We're seeing the price of everything going up right now. And the last thing we need is a game that was in development when gaming was $60 to be $80+ to $100 because of greed. That's what it's for. Mismanagement budget, delays and delays and delays. A game that might not even be ready on launch. Like, have you ever thought about that? What if this game is a Cyberpunk? Not saying it's that bad in terms of it looks crazy because it's not coming to the PS4. But imagine if this game is a Cyberpunk where it's like, it's underwhelming, not as much as we want it to be. And after a few years later, after patches and patches and patches and updates and updates and updates and add-ons and extended DLCs, that you're finally look back on this game and talking about it's worth your money that you paid 3 years ago previously. But that's all I have to say. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all supporting the GTA 6 $80 to $100 edition, where basically $100 is the base game at this point? I'll be in the comments down below. And I know someone's going to ask, are you getting GTA 6?
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch,